Hi friends, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If you're not, then I really hope it gets better from here on out. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there, god moms, everything like that. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. So I have been doing the coverage of the Johnny Depp trial every day this week, and I was getting ready to sit down and film day 15 of the trial when I came across some documents, and I was like, oh. So I wanted to actually I went and grabbed these documents, and I wanted to go through these with you guys really quick before I film day 15. Maybe I'll do that later on tonight because my daughter did get an Ulta gift card for her birthday the other day, and we're going with one of her best friends from school and her mom so she can get some makeup because, you know, she's 8, but she acts 16, so it's bittersweet. Anyway, we have the declaration of Miss Samantha Mcmillan. Now, if you guys don't know who she is, you might be asking yourself, well, who the hell is that? Well, Samantha Mcmillan is Amber Heard's personal makeup artist. And if you guys recall, at the very beginning, during the opening statements, Miss Bearhoff, or I don't know how to pronounce it, she was talking about the makeup and, you know, the palette. Remember the palette that we talked about? How they actually called Amber out and was like, that palette actually came out in 2017, December 2017. So, yeah, she's lying. She wasn't carrying that around during the relationship, but they were talking about the makeup. And this woman said that or she didn't say her name, but she said that you will hear from Amber's personal makeup artist who covered the bruises.
Concealer, foundation, you'll hear from her makeup person that Amber didn't even leave her bedroom without having foundation on.
On Amber and yada yada. Well, we now have the declaration of Amber's makeup artist, and her name is Samantha Mcmillan. So why don't you guys sit back, relax, and we're going to go through this declaration, and it's pretty funny. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, so here is the first page, you guys, and this says Declaration of Samantha Mcmillan. I, Samantha Mcmillan, state as follows. I am providing this declaration pursuant to a subpoena. I have firsthand personal knowledge of the matters set forth herein, and if called upon as a witness, I would and could competently testify thereto. I am a freelance stylist represented by the agency The Wall Group. Since approximately 2014, I have served as a stylist to Amber Heard, helping her get ready to appear at major events. So this is the makeup artist who has helped Amber get ready for the show that she had right after the supposed nose break and all that. On December 16th, 2015, I spent much of the day and evening with Amber Heard, preparing her to appear on the James Corden show. Now, that is the show that she went on right after, I think it was the day after, supposedly 2 black eyes, broken nose, busted lip, all that stuff. And she was making all these exaggerated facial expressions, and everybody was like, she wouldn't have been able to do that if she had all those injuries to her face.
So I wanted to train for it, and there were some ballet sequences that we wanted to have the option to incorporate into the movie. So I trained forever, and I have 2 left feet. I'm the most klutzy person in the world, and I have no, what do you call it? Grace?
Uh-huh.
And then my hand, and my face, and then my hands.
And you can see no injuries. Well, Amber is claiming that that is because her makeup artist is just so good, she covered up all these injuries. Well, let's hear what the makeup artist says. So she spent the day and evening getting her ready for this show. I saw her throughout the day of December 16th, 2015, in good light, at close range, wearing no makeup. See, Amber's, when they were crossing the witnesses, they just kept asking them, was it in good light? Did you have good lighting when you saw her? Was it at close range or was it far away? And then they asked, well, was she wearing makeup? And when they said no, they're like, well, how do you know she wasn't wearing makeup? Well, this lady definitely knows because she's a makeup artist. She did her makeup for that night, and Amber's not going to have on a bunch of makeup and then get a bunch of makeup put on. No, if you show up to get your makeup done with makeup on already, the makeup artist is probably going to wash your face off so they can do it, or you will tell them that you have makeup on or a base on already and you just want them to do your eyes or whatever. So this woman said that she was wearing no makeup because she did her makeup for her. And she said throughout the day of December 16th, 2015, I could see clearly that Amber Heard did not have any visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body. She appeared as a guest on the James Corden show that day, which there are tons of pictures of. After the show, Miss Heard said to me, quote, "Can you believe I just did the show with 2 black eyes?" End quote. Miss Heard did not have any black eyes and had been visibly uninjured. As I was leaving Miss Heard's company on December 16th, 2015, I overheard Miss Heard say to her friend Raquel Pennington, or aka Rocky, who came to the show with her. So Rocky came to the show with Amber. Rocky is Amber's bestest friend through all of this, and a lot of people call her a co-conspirator, but Rocky is not her friend anymore, and during the trial they've been referring to her as a former friend, so I don't know if she's going to put her on the stand or not. So that'll be interesting as well. But anyway, she was with Amber on that show, and her makeup artist overheard Amber say to Rocky, quote, "Make sure to get those pictures onto my computer," end quote. Although I did not know what photos she was referring. Now, you guys remember all the pictures of her black eyes and broken nose, all that crap? That's probably what she's talking about if I had to take a stab in the dark, but I don't know. So she said, make sure to get all those pictures onto my computer, as if it was, what did her former assistant say? Conspiratorial? Interesting. 5 months later, on May 24th, 2016, I interacted closely with Miss Heard in Mr. Depp's house in West Hollywood. I went to the house around noon and encountered Amber Heard. Miss Heard was not wearing any makeup. There were no visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body. She came to me at the bottom of the staircase in Mr. Depp's house and gave me a hug, sobbing. After hugging me, she began to yell at Mr. Depp's housekeeper, Hilda Vargas. 3 days after my encounter with Miss Heard on May 27th, 2016, I saw in the media that Miss Heard had gone to the court with prominent injuries visible on her face. I knew that she did not have those marks on her face May 24th when I was with her, and I knew from news reports that she claims those injuries occurred when Mr. Depp supposedly violently abused her on May 21st, 2016. So, she went to Amber or Miss Johnny's house on the 24th, and that is 3 days after Amber claims that he violently abused her and she had all these marks and bruises all over her face. It was 3 days later that her makeup artist went to the house and saw her, and she had no makeup on, which is very important, and she had no injuries whatsoever to her whole body. And then 3 days after that, she goes and gets the restraining order with all these bruises on her face. So that's really important as well. I was also aware that Mr. Depp left Los Angeles on May 22nd, 2016. So I knew Mr. Depp could not have caused those marks that Amber Heard appeared with in court on May 27, 2016. Now, my theory has always been that it was makeup, not that somebody else caused them or she did it to herself just to. My theory was always that it was makeup, because right after that she saw people and they didn't see it on her face, and right before that it wasn't on her face. So I always thought it was makeup, and that's just my opinion. I mean, there are crazy people out there that'll probably hit themselves in the face or something to get a bruise, but I always thought it was makeup. Okay, so this is really important because, like, did Amber's side not care to? Did they just think that this lady was just going to lie for her on the stand? Were they planning on putting her on the stand? They had to have been planning to put her on the stand, because they said they were going to, you will hear from Miss Heard's makeup artist. And they can't put another person on the stand to lie and say she did their makeup. I mean, this lady obviously did her makeup on that day, and she probably has proof, I'm sure. She's been Amber's makeup artist for many years around that time. So I'm just really interested. Like, did they just think that they could just lie and say that she said all of this and she'll testify to this without even asking her? Or did they never produce this until just now because it's going to be like impeachment evidence for Amber's cross? I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen. And like I said before, when we went through all of the evidence from Milani Cosmetics, when they said that makeup palette didn't come out until years after the alleged abuse, I said it then and I'll say it again. The cross-examination of Amber Heard is going to be fiery, and I cannot wait to see it. So I am very excited. I think it's going to be quite hilarious. And I have been watching her testimony very closely and taking notes, and she has said several things that you could probably prove are lies. Like, she said that Johnny sent her all these guitars and she never accepted it. She never accepted any of his gifts when he was pursuing her and chasing her. Supposedly she's the one that was chasing Johnny, but she said she never accepted any of his gifts. She always sent them back, and she told the guy who delivered him, no, take it back. Like, she did not accept it. She didn't sign for it, whatever. So if that's a lie, that can probably be easily proven. She also said that Johnny always tried to give her his credit card and she would never take it. She would never spend any money on his card. She'd never take his card. She'd never use his card. That can be easily proven to be a lie if she did use his card. There's several things that she has said that can be very easily proven that she is lying. And if she's lying about all these things, then who would believe that she's lying about all of this, but then all of a sudden she's telling the truth about him hitting her? And there's also been things that she was talking about in Thursday's court, day 15, that I was going through. She was saying certain things like other people told her things and other people said this and that can also be easily proven if they bring those people in. There's a lot of things. I don't have my notes in front of me, but this isn't day 15. This is something else. So I'll talk about that on my next video that I'm going to probably film later on tonight. So that is everything. I just wanted to make a quick video and go through this with you guys because I think it is amazingly interesting, and I cannot wait for the cross-examination of Amber Heard. It's going to be amazing. So that is everything for this video, you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it helps so much. If you like videos like this and like content like this, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you guys in the family. I am doing my best to bring you videos every single day for the coverage on this trial. And of course I do a lot of other videos as well when we're not covering the trial. So I would love for you guys to subscribe. So that is everything for today, you guys, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. And remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, Please be kind to each other. Love you guys. Bye.